SWAT stands for Students Working Artistically Together. A few years ago we had an issue in our arts program in the sense that the students coming in from the elementary schools didn't know what we offered in the arts. So what we decided to do with the dance teacher and the drama teacher is to come up with an after-school program that the kids would want to get involved in. So by naming it SWAT, the students automatically think that they're part of some sort of team, or it's a lot more appealing to guys, which was one thing we were having a hard time getting male students involved in the arts. And it also gave the students a sense of teamwork. So we designed a logo around it, we got SWAT gear so the kids have sweatshirts, hoodies, t-shirts, and it's fostered a sense of belonging for a lot of the students who wanted to be involved in the arts but didn't necessarily feel like it was something that they wanted to be part of it. So that's what we started, and it also to help take our students in and to promote the arts in the elementary schools by doing a tour that was educational, that was thematic, that would either deal with, we've had bullying, we've had what it's like coming to high school, so that students would have not just go perform for performance sake, but performance with a purpose. SWAT, for the arts in particular, is a very intense program because our students are working after school, so they might be taking it as a class or they might not be, it depends. Some of them do two different arts, but it allows them to have a more intense look at what it is to be a performer. So most of our rehearsals are 2.5 hours long after one day a week after school, so it creates stamina and they're pushed to a high level of excellence. So because of them being pushed and having to achieve excellence all the time, that allows it to transfer into other areas. They're asked to stay academically on top of their work. Even if they are pulled out of class, they have to be responsible to catch up on any work that they've missed. And it just forces them to be more responsible. And all of the students have been involved who, some of them were not necessarily the most responsible students before. All of a sudden, totally changed and were responsible for their work, their marks improved, they had a sense of belonging. So while we were focusing on the arts, it helped them in every area of their education. They learned to respect authority, first of all, which is very important, especially if you're going to want a job and you want to make sure that you're responding well to your boss, which is very important. So they understand that when we as directors give them instructions that they need to follow through, and they need to do so with a positive and gracious attitude. They also learn, as I said, to perform with excellence in everything that they do, both whether it's in their art or academically. They are also held highly accountable, and they're also held responsible for everything that they do. So that helps them with just about anything they might encounter. Aside from, I said, them being transferable skills, it also, for the students who want to put stuff on their resume, if they've been involved, especially if they're going into the arts, they have more performance opportunities than most any other student would ever possibly get, because we do so many performances. So if they're artistically inclined and they are going that route, it will help them. Well, despite the fact that we as directors know where we're going with everything, we do have a great partnership with our students. So you know as well as I do that if you guys have stuff to suggest about, oh miss, we could do it this way, we do understand that it's a collaboration because you're helping us and we're developing your skills. So we're helping you guys to hone different things in that way at the same time. So it allows you some creativity in that aspect as well.
Officer, how old are you?
7 and a half.
Let me see. Yes, Jimmy Baxter, here we are. Welcome to heaven.